Welcome to evening yoga. Find your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you tonight. And just take the next couple of breaths to arrive here on your mat. Close your eyes. Let the day fall away. For the next couple of breaths, see whether you can let go of anything that happened today, over the weekend, the beginning of the week. Every time you breathe out, see whether you can detach from anything that you may have to do today, tomorrow, the rest of the week, this month. Allow yourself to just arrive here. Nothing to be for anybody. No to-do list. Just you and your mat. And if you can, for the next hour, try to focus on my voice. You can peek at the video if you need to. But if you can, close your eyes for the next hour and just follow the cues I'm giving you. As always, listen to your body. Be aware whether you're practicing outside, where it may be hot, or inside, where it may be cool. If you need to make any adjustments in any of the poses, feel free to do so. I'm just making suggestions. At the end of the day, whatever you're doing needs to feel right in your body. Now bring your attention to your physical body. How are you sitting here tonight? No need to change anything, just notice where your feet, where your hands falling, where your shoulders. And now for the next few breaths, see whether you can bring a slight arch to your lower back. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Let your elbows point straight down. Hands are on your knees or on your thighs. Palms facing up or facing down. Let your shoulders sink down every time you exhale. Straighten out your neck. Let the crown of the head reach high. Just check in with your body. Notice any tension that you're holding, any areas that might feel tight, that might need a little bit of extra attention today. And then notice your breath. Don't try to change anything with your breath. Just imagine you're outside of your body and you're watching your breath naturally flowing in and flowing out. See whether you can start to breathe in and out through your nose only. Just observe your breath. How would you describe it? Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it more in your chest or more in your belly? Is it deep or not so deep? Without any judgment, just see where you are tonight. Just observe your body breathing in and breathing out. Now bring your attention to the tip of your nose. And as you breathe in, feel whether you can feel the breath flowing in through your nose and out of your nose. In through your nose and out. For the next couple of breaths, see whether you can follow the breath in through the nose, through your sinuses, into your lungs, and back out. Follow it all the way in and out. And for our next inhale, see whether you can breathe all the way in. Inflate the lower corners of your lungs, the side of your lungs, all the way up into your chest, into your shoulders, and then let the air just simply flow out. Deep breath in, lower lungs, left and right, middle, up into your chest, all the way up to your collarbones, and slowly out. One more time, in, to all corners of the lungs, and slowly out. Now we'll start with breathing halfway in. Hold the breath. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. Breathe in halfway, all the way in and all the way out. One more time. In halfway, in all the way, and a long breath out. Now we'll breathe in for 1/4, halfway, 3/4, all the way full, and a long breath out. Breathe in 1/4, halfway, 3/4, all the way full. Hold the breath, add a little bit of air, and then all the way out. Now take a full deep breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, pull that belly button back to the spine. Press all the air out. In through the nose, fill your lungs all the way up as much as you can. And as you breathe out, pull the belly button back towards the spine. Now we breathe in for 1/8, 2, 3, halfway, 5, 6, 7, full. Hold the breath. Breathe all the way out, belly button back to the spine. Breathe in 1/8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add a little bit of more air, hold the breath. And all the way out. Press all the air out, belly button back to the spine. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath. Add some more air if you can. Keep holding the breath. And then a long breath out through the nose, belly button back to the spine. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add some more air if you can. Hold that breath. Relax the body while you're holding the breath. And then a long exhale, belly button back towards the spine. Deep inhale. Fill all the way up. Exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Fill all the way up. Open the mouth. Let it go. And one last time. Inhale. Fill your lungs as much as you can. All corners. Hold the breath. Relax the body. Open your mouth and exhale. Return to your normal breath. In and out through the nose. And see how that breath feels like right now. One last time. Deep breath in all the way. Long, smooth breath out through the nose. Bring your hands in front of your heart and open the class with a chant of 3 ohms. If you want to chant with me, take a deep breath in. If you'd like to set an intention for tonight's class, now is a good time. Maybe your intention is just to be present with yourself for the next hour. Maybe you have another intention, whatever it is. Take another deep breath in, bow your head. Exhale, bring your head back up. With your next inhale, flutter your eyes open, bring your arms overhead, palms together. Bring the bicep by your ears, reach up as high as you can, sit up as tall as you can. Breathe here, slow and deep, in and out of your nose. And then your arms with your next exhale come down by your side. Just place both palms down on the floor. Press into your palms. Press the shoulders away from your ears. Make your back as straight as you can. And then with the next inhale, arms come back overhead. Palms pressed together. Reach up as high as you can. Elongate that spine. Bicep by your ears. Strong core, strong back. Exhale, hands down to your side. Inhale, arms back overhead, palms to touch. Press them together, reach up as high as you can, core engagement here. Exhale, hands by your side. One more inhale, arms up. Press the palms together. And then bring your right hand down by your side, press it into the floor, reach up with your left arm, up and over to the right. Keep that arm straight. Palm is pointing down. If you can, close your eyes, just follow my voice. Breathe here, reach with that left arm. Bicep as close to yours as it is comfortable. Keep that right hand on the floor engaged. Press the left hip bone down. And then with your next inhale, come back straight. Both arms overhead, palms to touch, reach up as high as you can. Left hand down to the mat, right arm reaches up and over to the left. Palm is facing down on the right hand. Bicep as close to your ear as it is comfortable. Press that right hip bone down. Left hand into the mat. Really feel that stretch on the right side and breathe into that right side of the lung. Deep, slow breaths in and out of the nose. We will pick up the pace, but for now just feel the breath. Inhale, both arms back overhead. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Twist over to the right. Sit up really tall. Bring that right hand as close to your back as you can. Press in, elongate that spine, and then as you exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper to the right. Turn your head all the way to the right. Turn your eyes all the way to the right. As if you were talking to somebody behind your right shoulder. Breathe here. Next inhale, come back with the head first. Both arms overhead, press those palms together, reach up as high as you can. And then we twist on the other side. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind you, walk it as close to your buttocks as you can. Straighten out that spine. With your next exhale, bring the head into the game. Turn your head all the way to the left, turn your eyes all the way to the left. Breathe here. Slow and deep, in and out of the nose. The breath is your cue tonight. If you get out of breath, take a break. Relax in a child's pose, lay on your back. You want to keep that breath slow and smooth throughout the practice. Inhale, both arms back overhead, press those palms together. And bring the hands behind your back. You can interlace them on the back of your hand, or you can keep the palms together. Press the elbows to the back, press your chest forward. Breathe. You're not arching your back here, just pressing your elbows back and the chest forward. Just a very gentle opener of the chest. Observe your breath. Then hands come down to the shoulders, a couple of circles here. Wake those shoulders up. As you go back, bring the shoulder blades together. As you come forward, see whether you can bring the elbows to touch. Go as fast or as slow as you would like. Feel your shoulders out here. Don't forget to breathe. Reverse the direction. Bring those elbows as far forward as you can, maybe they even touch. Then out to the side and as far back as you can. One more time. Forward, out to the side, to the back. Shake out your arms. Let them rest in your lap or on your knees. Bring your chin down to your chest. If you'd like, you can add your hands here on the back of your head. Just add a little bit of additional weight. No pulling here. Just let your head sink down. See how this feels on your neck. Maybe you can feel even this stretch in your upper back or all the way down into your lower back. Allow the neck to completely release. Don't look left or right. Keep the head straight. And then bring your head up. Look up to the ceiling. Let your head fall all the way back. Close your mouth. Feel the stretch in your throat. Observe the breath. Next inhale, bring the head back up straight. Right ear to the right shoulder. You can take your right hand on top of the head. If you want to add a little bit of extra stretch here, you can take your left hand out to the side and put it on the mat. Walking forward, your left hand or backwards might add to the stretch or not. If you have your right hand on your head, let it go. Bring the head back up straight, over to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. If you'd like, place your left hand gently on your head just to add a little bit of weight. Play a little bit with that right hand, move it forward, move it backward, until you find the stretch that you need. Let go of that left hand, head comes back to center, couple of half circles. Left to right, and if you find any spot where your neck feels tight, stay there, take a breath. My neck makes all kinds of weird noises. Perfectly fine. Yours might too. Now that we have our neck loosened up, bring your hands in front of you. Roll forward onto your knees to a tabletop position. Bring your knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Look down at your fingers. They should be pointing all the way forwards. Look down at your elbow creases. They should be pointing forwards. And I heard the most perfect cue the other day that was look down at your fingers. You should see nice slices of pizza. And if you don't like pizza, maybe you see nice slices of cake, whatever it is. Fingers spread wide, tops of the feet flat on the mat. Press the tops of the feet down. Bring your spine to neutral first, press into your hands. And then only with your inhale, look up at the ceiling, bring that chin up, bring that tailbone up, press that belly button down. Arch the back, breathe here. Close your mouth, feel the stretch in the front side of your body. With your next exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone in, chin to your chest. Round the upper back and the mid back. Press through your hands, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Breathe here. Keep the fingers engaged, grip the mat ever so slightly. And then we go back and forth. Inhale, cow pose. Belly down, look up, tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine. Back and forth with your own breath. Cow pose and cat pose. Don't forget to grip your fingers, press into those hands. Use the feet pressing into the mat, giving you an extra uplift. Notice any tension in your lower back or in your hips. Very good. Hands go one handprint to the front, dancing line. Move your hips around. Figure eights, circles. Bring your hips in, bring your shoulders in, maybe even bring your neck in. You can also do a little bit of cat-cow here. See how your hips feel. See how your shoulders feel. Just checking in where your body is tonight. Change the direction if you haven't so already. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Really feel into your body. Bring your hands a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And then with our next inhale, we bring our hips forward. They don't need to come all the way down to the floor. Exhale, bring them back to a child's pose. Arms are stretched out long. Leave your palms where they are in your child's pose. With your next inhale, forward to cobra pose. Hold here. Shoulders back and down, chest forward, look up. Exhale back to a child's pose. Hips towards your heels, forehead down to the mat. Slow movement here. Inhale, forward to cobra. Feel how it feels, bringing that chest forward. Releasing the tension in your lower back. Exhale, back to child's pose. Go a couple more times, back and forth. See how it feels to move your spine this way. How it feels to bring your shoulder blades together as you come forward in your cobra. And the release you're probably feeling on your back, lower back going back into a child's pose. Very good. Back forward to cobra. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. A couple of times back and forth. If you feel any pinching in your lower back, slightly back out of the pose. And then we go back to center and back to a tabletop. Walk your hands back to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes. With your inhale, lift first your knees up, hover them on the floor, about an inch up. Stay here. Breathe. Neck is straight, back is straight. And then with your next inhale, press it back to a downward facing dog. Tailbone points up high. Heels may make it down to the mat or not. press through those arms. Straighten out that back. Fingers are spread apart. Elbow creases are pointing forward. Make that back as straight as you can. Breathe here. Slow and deep. In and out of the nose. If it feels good, start to pedal through your legs. Lift one heel, lift the other heel. Shift your weight side to side. See how the hamstrings feel, how your calves feel. And then leave your hands where they are in really small steps. Walk all the way to the front of the mat. Leave your hands where they are as long as you can. Once you reach the top of your mat, let your fingers go from the earth. Clasp your hands to your elbows, sway side to side. Also here you can bend into one knee or the other knee. Let your head hang heavy. See how your lower back feels, how your shoulders are feeling. Just checking in, warming the body gently up. Release your hands down to the floor. Let your upper body hang heavy. Walk your hands on the left side of your left foot. And both hands on the right side of your right foot. Back to center. Slight bend in your knees. And then roll all the way up to standing. Take it slow. One vertebra at a time. Once your head lifts, bring the arms overhead. Bring the palms together, press them in, reach up, like we did seated. Strong legs, press both feet down to the floor. Reach up, press the palms together. Breathe here. You should feel your legs engage, your thighs engage, your buttocks squeeze. Shoulders are working, arms are working. Keep breathing. Exhale, hands stay together, fold all the way forward. Lift halfway, hands to your shins. Elongate tailbone to crown of the head, look forward, breathe here. And then exhale, fold forward, step it back to a plank. High push up, look down at your fingers, spread wide, pizza slices or cake, whatever speaks to you. Elbow creases forward, one strong line of energy from the crown of the head down to the heels of both feet. Hold your plank. Breathe here. Then shift your weight slightly forward, come up really high on your toes, bend into your elbows, point them all the way straight back. Bring your upper body all the way down to the mat, untuck the toes, inhale Cobra Pose. If you feel any pinching in your back out, do a baby cobra, breathe here. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Back to the center, exhale all the way down, tuck your toes, back to a downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here, pedal through your legs. See how the second down dog feels. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Couple of circles with that neck, should feel really good now. And then we reach that right leg up and back. Straight leg, strong arms, straight back. Right leg stays back, toes are pointed down, heel is high up in the air. Breathe here. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Left knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach, bring the palms together. Press the palms in, draw a line with your arms to the back of the mat. Press the back foot into the mat, the top of the back foot. Strong foot in the front. Breathe here. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Shift your weight forward and backwards. Straighten and bend into that right knee. times back and forth. And then we come all the way to the front, place both palms down, step the right foot to the back, high plank, stay in your plank, breathe here, go all the way down to the mat, untuck the toes, inhale, cobra pose, chest forward, shoulders to the back, shoulder blades are almost touching, breathe here. Exhale, back down, tuck your toes, inhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Check in with your body, check in with your breath. Always an option to bring down your knees, take a break. With your next inhale, left leg up and back. Toes are pointed down, straight back, leg. Press through your hands, straight back. With your next exhale, left leg in between your hands, right knee comes down, untuck the toes, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up, press the palms together. Strong arms here, and then draw a line with those hands to the back of the mat. This is a very strong balance pose. Press the back foot down, top of the back foot. Keep your balance in the front foot. Look up at your hands. Breathe here. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Forward and backward. Hinge back, bend into your front knee, come forward. Take it slow here. Pay attention to what your hamstring is doing. If you need to make any adjustments, do it. And then we come forward, bend into that left knee. 1 big step, right foot to the left, top of the mat. Let your upper body hang heavy. Breathe here. Slight bend into the knees, belly on the thighs. Slowly roll all the way up. Big inhale, circle the sun. Palms come together, press them together, look up. Legs are engaged, buttocks are engaged, feet are pressing down, arms are reaching up. Breathe here. Look up at your hands if you can. Exhale through the middle, fold forward. Lift halfway, hands to your shins. Exhale, forward. Left foot to the back of the mat. Bring the left foot parallel to the back of the mat. And then come up for a warrior 2. So take a peek at your right knee. It should be over your right ankle, in line with your second and third toe. Take a peek at your left hand. It should be the same height as your right hand. Gaze is over your right hand. Back foot is super strong. Press the outer edge of your left foot into the mat. Bend a little bit more into that right knee. Little more. Breathe here. Now as you inhale, straighten the front leg, bring your arms overhead. Palms to touch, press them together. Exhale, sink into your warrior 2. Inhale, arms up, palms together, press them together, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. One more time, inhale, reach up, palms together. Now take your right foot, bring it to the long side of the mat so your feet are parallel. With your next exhale, upper body comes straight forward, arms are reaching straight forward, flat back. Breathe here. You guys are looking awesome. Excellent. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then all the way down, both hands down to the mat. Let your upper body hang for a second. Breathe here. Then straighten out your spine. Bring your left hand underneath your face with your inhale. Right arm up. Shoulders are stacked. Strong legs. Weight is equally distributed between your heels and the ball of your feet. Look up at your right hand if you can. And we switch sides with our exhale. Right hand down, left arm up. Stack the shoulders, look at your left hand, strong legs. Straight back. Breathe here. Both hands down to the mat. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Right foot turns and points to the front of the mat. Plant both palms. Step the right foot back. Plank pose. If you'd like, add a side plank to the left. Left arm up, or stay in your plank. Your choice. If you are in side plank, always an option to bring the right knee down for a little bit more stability. Both hands down to the mat. Lower all the way down. Baby cobra or full cobra with your inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes back to downward facing dog. Check in with your breath here. How are you feeling? How's that breath doing? If it's not slow and smooth, bring your knees down, take a child's pose, take a rest. Join us at any point later. Pedal through your feet if it feels good. Very good. Then bring your left foot in between your hands. Right foot spins out parallel to the back of the mat. With your inhale, come up to a warrior two. Left leg forward, left arm forward, right arm to the back of the mat. Gaze is over the left hand. Take a peek at your right hand. Hips are open to the right side of the mat. Press the outer edge of that right foot really strong into the mat. Engage the right buttocks. Breathe here. Inhale, straighten the front leg, bring the arms up, palms to touch, press them together. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up. One more time, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up. This time, bring your right heel in. So both heels are facing inwards, toes are facing to the short end of the mat. Bring your arms overhead. Goddess pose, sink down. Breathe here. Arms overhead, you can interlace your fingers if you'd like, or press the palms together, reach up here. Feel the polarity between reaching up and sinking your tailbone down. Breathe here. Shoulders over the hips. Knees in line with your hips. Knees over your ankles. Exhale, cactus your arms. Palms are facing forward. Bring the elbows as far back as you can. Chest forward. Breathe here. You can come out of this pose anytime. Straighten your legs if it gets too much. Control your breath. Inhale, reach up. Both feet point to the front, to the long side of the mat. Bring your upper body forward, reach forward, flat back. All the way, hands down to the mat. Left hand plants, right arm up. Look at that right hand. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Both hands down to the mat. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Both feet step back. Hold your plank. Breathe here. Always an option to bring the knees down. Shift your weight slightly forward and then as slowly as you can, float down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Baby cobra or full cobra. Breathe here. Press those hips down, roll the shoulders back and down, chest forward. Exhale, release the upper body down. Press yourselves back to a wide-legged child's pose. Knees as wide as your mat, big toes to touch. Forehead down to the mat. Bring your elbows as wide as your mat. Bring your thumbs to touch and your pointer fingers to touch. Relax the shoulders. Find your breath. Check in with that breath. How does it feel right now? Can you slow it down? Can you make it smooth? Is your inhale as long as your exhale? Get your heart rate to come down. Get your body to relax. Couple more breaths here. If you have set an intention at the beginning of class, come back to that intention. Give yourselves a couple of seconds, a couple of breaths. Think about why you picked that intention. And with your next inhale, reach your arms back forward. Walk them over to the left. Bring your head back down. Your next inhale, see whether you can inflate that right side of your body, the right lung, all the way from bottom to top. And as you exhale, open your mouth and just let the breath go. Inhale on the right side. Open mouth, exhale. Then walk your hands all the way over to the left side of the mat. Hips are staying on your heels, forehead down to the mat. Breathe into the left side of your life. All the way in. And as you breathe out, open your mouth and just let the air flow out. Allow yourself to release any tension you're feeling in your body or your mind. And walk your hands back to center. Bring your forehead down to the mat one more time. Where can you release? Where can you soften? Where can you let go? Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. With your next inhale, come back forward. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Walk your hands all the way to the front, hips stay over your knees for a puppy pose. Stretch your arms long. Bring your forehead to the mat or bring your chin down to the mat. And every time you exhale, allow your chest to sink down a little bit more. 3 more breaths here. You're slowing it all the way down. Allow your mind to relax. Allow your body to relax. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your body. Come to sit on your heels. This is not comfortable. You can always take a block or a cushion in between. Bring your shoulders up over your hips. Reach your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers this time, pointer finger out, reach up. Look up at your hands. Bicep as close to your ears as you can. Make your body as long as you can. Straight back. Breathe here. Exhale, hands come down by your side. Come up to stand on your knees. Tuck your toes. Hands come into your back pocket. Shoulders to the back, elbows to the back. And with your next inhale, bring your hips forward. Shoulders back. Let your head fall to the back if you're comfortable. Breathe here. Close your mouth. In and out of your nose. More important to bring your shoulders in the back to touch and bring your hips forward. And with your next exhale, head comes back first. Sit down on your heels. Slight movement with your pelvis back and forth. Neutralize everything. And then come to sit on your buttocks. Swing your legs to the front of the mat. Bring your soles of the feet to touch. You don't have to walk your heels all the way in. Make a diamond shape here. So about 45 degrees between your knees, and then simply bring your upper body forward. Allow your back to round. Allow your shoulders to round. Allow your head to drop down. Release that neck. If it's comfortable, you can bring your lower arms underneath your lower legs. Grab a hold of your toes that way, or not. Just allow everything to relax down. Check in with your breath. Check in with your intention. Check in with your heartbeat. With 3 more breaths here. Where can you soften? Where can you release? Where can you let go? And then with your next inhale, slowly unravel wherever you are. Bring that upper back up. Bring the legs out straight. Hands by your side, fingers are pointing forward. Press those shoulders down and back. Chest goes forward and up. Look up at the ceiling. And then bring everything back. Soles of the feet down to the floor. A couple of windshield wipers left and right. Bring those knees all the way down. All the way to the left. All the way to the right. Release the hips. And bring your arms to the front. And as slowly as you can, with a flat back, recline onto your back. And as you get onto your back, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Draw some circles with your knees. And change the direction. Left foot comes down to the floor. Right ankle on top of the left thigh. Let that right knee fall out to the side and then take your right hand in between your legs. Left arm comes around. Grab a hold on top of your left knee or behind your left thigh for a supine figure 4 stretch. Pull that stack all the way towards your body. Keep the back of your head on the floor. Press the tailbone down to the floor. Feel that stretch in the outer side of your right glutes, your right hip. You can stay still here. You can sway a little bit side to side if it feels good. And release that left foot back down. Cross that right leg all the way over your left. Arms come out to a cactus. And let that bring your hips slightly to the right. And let that whole stack as it is fall to the left. Your knees may not come fully down to the floor. Your right hip will lift up. See whether you can leave your shoulders safely on the floor. If you would like, pick up your head, look all the way to the right, or leave it straight. Adjust the stretch so it feels good on the outside of your right hip. You may also feel this into your lower back. Breathe into your belly here. Slow and deep. Stay with the breath. 3 more slow, deep breaths here. Where can you release? Where can you relax? Where can you let go? And with your next inhale, bring both knees back to the center. Align your spine so that it is completely straight. Left ankle on top of the right thigh. Left arm in between the legs. Right hand comes around. Catch a hold on top of that right knee or behind that right thigh. Pull that stack towards you. Keep the whole spine down on the mat. Press the back of the head down. Press the tailbone down. Adjust the stretch so it feels just right for you. You can stay still or move side to side. Feel into your body. What do you need right now? Where do you need to back out? Where do you need to intensify? Slow, deep breaths. Feel that belly move. Bring your right sole of the foot back down to the mat. Cross the left leg all the way over. Move your hips slightly to the left and then let that stack with the crossed knees fall over to the right. Arms are out to a T or at a cactus. See how far those legs go. Don't hold them up. Let gravity do the work. I feel this stretch really strong on the outside of my left hip and all the way into my lower back. The quadratus lumborum. Just a stretch so it feels just right for you. And if you'd like, pick up that head, turn it all the way to the left. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Allow everything to release. And let go. More breaths here. Into that belly and effortlessly out through the nose. Engage your core, bring the knees back to center, unravel the legs. Straighten out your spine. Bring your knees into your chest one more time. Maybe a couple of circles, maybe just bring them in. Maybe a happy baby is what feels good here. Let your body guide you to what you need. And then whenever you're ready, stretch your legs out long. Bring your arms by your side. Shrug the shoulders away from your ears. Let your right foot fall out to the right side, left foot fall out to the left side. Palms are by your side. You can have them facing down or facing up, whatever feels better for you. Move your neck, move your head slightly to the right and to the left. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Get any fidgets out of the way. And then find stillness here. Bring your attention back to the tip of your nose. And feel that subtle movement of air as your body breathes in and breathes out. You're not controlling the breath. You're just allowing your body to breathe. However your body wants to breathe right now. Notice whether your chest moves or your belly moves. Don't change that breath. Notice whether your inhale is the same length as your exhale or not. Find any area in your body where you can release, where you can let go. I'll leave you in the Shavasana for a little longer tonight. Your only job here is to relax your body and observe your breath. I'll bring you back when it's time. Muscles that are still working. Allow them to release and let go. How is that breath? Where can you feel it? How does it feel to observe your body? Breathing in and breathing out. Next inhale, make that breath a little deeper. Maybe inflate that belly intentionally a little bit more. Maybe as you breathe out, bring that belly button closer to the spine, press all the air out. Deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out, bring all the way out of the body. Start to move the back of your head left and right very slowly and gently. Wiggle your jaw left to right. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll through your wrists and through your ankles. Bring those feet together, reach up overhead with your arms, give yourselves a really good body stretch. And if you would like, bring the palms together here, really reach up, bicep by your ears, point the toes to the front, make your spine as long as you can. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug. And roll over to your favorite side. Keep your eyes closed. How does your body feel? How does your breath feel? Whenever you're ready, press into your hands, keep your eyes closed, come back to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed, bring your arms overhead one more time, palms to touch. No need to press them together here, just elongate the spine. And then bring your hands down in front of your chest. Let your shoulders relax. Tuck your pelvis slightly to the front. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Reach up with the crown of your head. And we'll close the class with one chant of Om and 3 Shantis. If you'd like to chant with me, take a deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow your head slightly, come back to your intention. Maybe keep that intention for the rest of the day or even tomorrow. Then bring your head back up slowly, open your eyes. Namaste, amazing yogis.